Is it just me, or have you ever experienced moments in your life where you literally feel like you're on a roller coaster? One moment, everything looks good. You've got great health, great relationship, great wealth. Next moment, you're either losing it all or lost it all. Can you relate? I used to experience this in all different chapters of my life. Little did I know, this was a byproduct of self-sabotage. And today I'm about to share with you 5 subconscious signs that you may be self-sabotaging your success and your life right now. So be sure to pay close attention. And just before I share this with you, remember, feedback can either make you bitter or better. Choose the latter. Choose today to be better as a result of what I'm about to share with you, because it is awareness that leads to change after all. Are you ready? Without further ado, let's go to the first sign you may be self-sabotaging yourself, which is you're constantly delaying an important decision or action. For example, let's say you got to write an important email. All of a sudden, you find yourself doing the laundry or doing the dishes. All of a sudden, you're distracting yourself. And the next time you check the time, hours have passed on by and you've been caught up with distraction, not traction towards what you truly desire. This is, by the way, perfectly normal. This is your survival brain doing its job, trying to prevent you from change. Since as a human being, the primary function of our brain is designed to help us to survive, meaning it's literally programmed for protection instead of action. Is this making sense? So next time you find yourself caught up with distraction from what you truly desire in your life, ask yourself this question: what do you want to create in this moment? Do you want to create more distractions for yourself? Or do you want to create more of an empowering future possibilities for you and your family? Then move forwards with a wise choice for you. The second sign you may be subconsciously self-sabotaging yourself is you find yourself constantly overplanning. I want you to understand this. Overplanning is procrastination in disguise. And what is crazy, it feels like we're being productive by planning. But if you find yourself constantly planning, this is procrastination. And it gives you an illusion of movement. It gives you an illusion of achievement. But what have you really been busy doing? You've been busy with distractions again. Because how many times have you ever executed on a plan, actually followed through, but it didn't go as a plan, right? Isn't it crazy how life operates in that way? And this is why a wise teacher of mine once said to me, in order for me to be more successful, I got to adopt what's called a ready, fire, aim mentality. And I said to him when I initially heard that for the first time, you've got it the wrong way around, isn't it? Ready, aim, fire. And he said to me, exactly, Tim. This is why most people miss their entire life, because they are aiming. By the time they actually fire, life has passed and it's too late. Don't allow that to be you. So next time you find yourself over planning, you have to adopt the ready, fire, aim mentality. Just get in the game and adjust as you go. Because as a great quote says, life is what happens when we're too busy making other plans. Okay. So the first sign you may be subconsciously self-sabotaging yourself is you constantly have imposter syndrome. Do you ever feel like, for example, you're not good enough for this career, for this health, for this relationship? Maybe you feel like you're not worth it or whatever it may be. I want you to realize you're 100% correct. And I know I don't sound too empowering right now, you hearing that from me, but just hear me out for a moment. Remember, your current character is only capable of achieving what is achieved and attracted thus far. Think about that. So anytime you jump out of your comfort zone into the growth zone and you want to achieve something new, of course, you're going to feel some form of resistance. Of course, you may feel like I'm not good enough for it because your character has never achieved it. And so instead of operating from what's called a get, do, be mindset, which billions of people on planet Earth operate from, we want to operate from what's called a be, do, get mindset. Focus on who must you be today? Who must you be? I want you to really imagine your future self that has achieved and attracted the dreams and the goals you desire. What habits does your future self operate? What habits, how do they show up as? How do they look? What's their body language like? And ask yourself today, who must you be in order for you to have an incredible, extraordinary day? And focus on that and move forwards with that. The fourth sign you may be subconsciously self-sabotaging yourself is you find yourself burning great opportunities for temporary comfort. And oh my, this happened to me a lot, especially back in 2017 when I was trying to overcome all of the insecurities that I've picked up along my journey from different traumatic events. I decided to become a public speaker, to face one of my biggest fears and inner blocks, which was about fear of judgment, especially negative judgment. And after going through a lot of speaking training, I did get okay. And I got to the point where people were asking me to come speak on their stages. And you know what's crazy? I said to them, no. Most of them I was like, no thanks, no thanks. And you know the logical justification I was coming up with in my mind? It was, I'm too busy. And I look back at that moment from today, I know for sure my character from the past allowed the fear of what could happen to make nothing happen in his life. If right now you're allowing yourself to burn great opportunities that's in front of you in your life, or maybe you're looking to pursue, you got to become conscious. Ask yourself again, what do you want to create? Do you want to create a life of safety, or do you want to create a life of extraordinary adventure? How do you want to really be at the end of your life? Saying to yourself, I'm glad I played it safe. I'm glad I didn't do anything. Or do you want to be saying to yourself, wow, I fully lived? I'm sure you would choose the latter. Isn't that true, by the way? Remember, successful people, they do feel this fear. They feel this anxiety. They feel this stress and inner worries. They just do not let it stop them. Don't allow it to stop you today. Move forwards regardless. Keep moving forwards. Ready, fire, then aim, right? The final sign you may be subconsciously self-sabotaging yourself is you're not as successful as you like to be in your life in terms of health, in terms of wealth, in terms of relationships right now. And perhaps, dare I say it, you might be living a mediocre life. And don't take this in the wrong way. I'm saying this because mediocre is worse than failure. When you've got mediocre health, when you've got mediocre relationships, when you've got mediocre wealth, it's worse than failure. Why? Because mediocre is lukewarm. It's neither hot or cold. At least with failure, you know when you failed. But mediocre is this thing in the middle. It's lukewarm. The problem is you don't know. We don't know. That is slowly but surely leading to failure. If you've ever studied individuals who've spent time with just a couple weeks left to live, this is why those individuals who are dying are often dying with regrets. They wish they had done more when they had the chance. Take the risk or you will lose the chance. That's my invite for you. Let me know in the comments box below what was your biggest reminder you've gotten from today's video, and maybe, dare I say it, if you're ready, share with us what you're going to take action on today. And if you do have any questions, be sure to leave a comment as well, as I'll be creating videos and possibly actually answering back to your questions as well. And be sure to click the like button if you enjoyed today's video. And as always, let's follow heart and take action in order to create the life we're truly born to live.